Good evening. I'm Catherine King, and welcome to our Thursday Night Live. Tonight, I have asked my lovely husband Michael if he'll take the lead for us as we discover or discuss all things CBD. So over to you, mister.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michael, Catherine's husband. So it seems that CBD is everywhere you look these days. And it seems that everybody has jumped on the CBD bandwagon. Even where we live, within the last few weeks, I've seen 2 CBD stores pop up. And I guarantee you we're going to see more. So it's important to weed through these facts about CBD. CBD actually has a very long history. But only over the last decade or so has CBD oil surged in popularity or become prominent player in the healthcare industry. In this webinar, we're going to discuss the relative facts about CBD, how it works, and how you can incorporate it into your everyday wellness routine. So let's dive right in. Do you know what marijuana is? Do you know what CBD is? Some of you may already know these answers, but let's go ahead and quickly discuss and address a few of these misconceptions that we have today. A common misconception is that CBD only comes from one type of cannabis plant, marijuana. In reality, CBD is found throughout the stalks, flowers, stems, leaves, and seeds of both hemp and marijuana plants. And although CBD and marijuana come from the same plant species, known as cannabis sativa or hemp, they're cultivated differently and used very differently. Cannabis sativa has over 100 cannabinoids, and the active constituents of the cannabinoids that scientists have discovered so far, I think I said that incorrectly, but anyway, we'll move on. While researchers have identified many of the cannabinoids, they have primarily focused their efforts on studying and understanding how CBD and THC influence the body's many systems. Now remember, THC is the one that actually is psychoactive, so it's the one that gets you high. Many studies have explored CBD oil, the effects, and the benefits. As scientists look to learn more about these potent CBD hemp oils and the uses, these are found on websites such as cannabismed.org or leafy.com. There's several. You can Google them and find them. What distinguishes hemp from marijuana are these 2 specific cannabinoids. Hemp mainly comprises CBD, and marijuana has a higher concentration of THC. Both these plants are cousins or subspecies from cannabis. Long story short, okay, first I would like you to sometime go to leafy.com. This site has some articles on it, and they actually cite a neurologist and a chemist. They cite them in an article discussing which of the species actually has more THC or CBD. Now, these 2 professionals basically cut through all the red tape in this. They basically say it doesn't matter the species or the strain. What you need to start looking for and asking is, what benefit do you want out of this? That's how you need to actually decide what type of strain, what you're actually looking for, what you want to do with it. Now, we have the problem with the different strains. The question is why? Why do we have this problem? Well, it's very unfortunate, but this plant, it has been used in this country, all over the world also, for many years as a cash crop. And what's happened is that there has been a lot of political lobbying in many different political bodies throughout the world. And that has resulted in it being banned or made illegal. And that has led to a very secretive farming practices and the hybridization of the plant itself. Now, a lot of this has been used for recreational purposes, and as a result, the terminology has been misused, and there has developed a misunderstanding of what the plants are actually or what they actually are. Now let's discuss the differences between CBD and THC just a little bit further. THC is the most known of the cannabinoids for its ability to get us high, while CBD is the non-psychoactive cannabinoid most often associated with making us feel relaxed, mellow, and for its ability to relieve discomfort. CBD delivers mental and physical benefits without the added risk of paranoia, getting the munchies, or losing all motivation. CBD is legal in all 50 states because of the 2018 Farm Bill, where THC is only permitted in 4 states. Hemp is cultivated for many other uses besides CBD, like textiles, animal feed, fuel, and many more. Marijuana, on the other hand, is special for high THC levels as a recreation or a medicinal drug. CBD brings balance to the body with virtually no side effects, but THC can be addictive and very unpredictable in the body because everyone's body chemistry is different. What makes CBD from hemp unique is its therapeutic properties that interact with the cannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system, or ECS, was discovered in the 1990s and helps maintain balance in our body by regulating processes such as appetite, pain, mood, memory, our peripheral nerve systems, and more. It is a network of cells throughout our body that have receptors for CBD, generally referred to as CBD1 and CBD2, but there are many more. There are more receptors for CBD in our body than any other kind of receptor. They are found throughout the brain, organs, connective tissue, glands, and immune cells, basically everywhere. It was also discovered that we can make our own cannabinoids, such as anandamide and 2-AG. For example, anandamide is a cannabinoid that we create when we're meditating. It's also referred to as the bliss molecule. In addition, mothers release the cannabinoid called 2-AG in their milk when a child is breastfeeding, creating a sense of contentment and calm in the nursing child that we refer to as milk coma. I've actually seen this multiple times myself working in the NICUs, and it's hilarious to see. You know when you're running, or the point when you're running, and you suddenly feel the bliss, you break through a wall, you know that fantastic feeling. It's called the runner's high. And these 2 cannabinoids are responsible for that sensation. And believe it or not, in junior high, on the track team, I experienced this feeling myself. And now I have a better understanding of the science behind that. Beside the calming and euphoric effects of the cannabinoids, they can also positively influence the central nervous system, the immune system, the gastrointestinal system, the hormone balance, the metabolism, and the health of the connective tissue and bone. Remember, all systems in our bodies are interconnected, and that includes our endocannabinoid system. To keep it simple, a short and sweet definition for endocannabinoid is a cannabis-like substance that naturally occurs inside of us. Our bodies are naturally designed to interact with CBD and other naturally occurring cannabinoid compounds throughout the body. Look at this slide. Our body is like a mobile, a kinetic sculpture constructed of body systems that balance each other through pivot points to achieve equilibrium and homeostasis. Now, poor diet, pharmaceutical use, stress, lack of sleep, toxic exposure, and negative emotions can act as weights on the mobile. This upsets the balance of the related body systems. To reach homeostasis, the body attempts to counterbalance the systems that are under stress. This is where CBD can help. CBD binds to the pivot points, known as the endocannabinoid receptors. Remember CBD1 or CB1 and CB2, to naturally restore balance in the body. Most people buying CBD oil have been told to look for a full spectrum product for the best possible results. What does that mean? These type of products contain the whole plant, everything. That means they contain CBD as well as flavonoids, the natural fatty acids found in the hemp, terpenes, and other cannabinoids such as trace amounts of THC. All these naturally occurring elements create something called the entourage effect. This is the effect of the cannabinoids and terpenes working together in perfect synergy. Here comes, though, the big but. Hemp is a phytoremediator, which means it cleans up the soil by pulling impurities into the plant. It's a big sponge. That means any toxins in the soil, like lead or mercury, can accumulate in the hemp. You do not want that in your system. To drive the point home, check out the story from CNN. It's about it's about a sheep farmer in Italy that had to slaughter his entire flock. His land was contaminated due to runoff containing dioxin from a nearby steel mill. Okay, dioxin is a highly toxic environmental pollutant that affects humans and animals. As a solution, the farmer planted hemp to clean up his land. Now, take a minute and think what the results would be if he decided to make a profit on that hemp and he sold it. Would you want to buy that? The sheep were tested. They had high toxin levels were found in their meat. Okay? And the meat could not be sold to humans for consumption. But the same regulation, it's not in place for CBD. This illustrates the importance of knowing your source. I cannot stress that enough. Well, let's face it, CBD, the industry, it's fairly new in the legal sense because it's only been a short time that it's actually been legal. Many of these upstart companies are ran by those who originally were doing it illegally. They were cutting corners for personal gain. That means many brands may not be what they say they are. They may contain synthetics, and I know personally in the Dallas area, there have been deaths due to synthetic marijuana or CBD, and they actually have closed down businesses for selling this. These CBDs may also include illegal levels of THC. They may be contaminated with other synthetics or natural contaminants. Remember, we just spoke about homeostasis, balancing out your body. If you get a low quality or possibly contaminated CBD oil, don't be fooled by an organic label that really means nothing. Is it really going to help balance your body? So, not all CBDs are created equal. They are not all produced to the same standards. Nature's Ultra is unlike any other CBD on the market today. Not only is it 100% THC free, CBD derived from organically grown hemp, but it is also grown and produced in the US. Nature's Ultra is also gluten free and rigorously tested to ensure it does not contain any harmful ingredients. You can see the proof by scanning the QR code on every product label. But Nature's Ultra's commitment to quality, it is the only CBD on the market to receive the seed to sale guarantee from Young Living. Now, seed to sale is very important. I myself have had the opportunity to visit the farm in Mona, Utah, and I was actually able to talk to some of the people running the farm. And how they do it, it is natural. And that's a really big concern is how the crop is grown, how it's processed. So, as a world leader in the essential oils, Young Living does not compromise on quality. Seed to Seal, in its three pillars, sourcing, science, and standards, is their commitment to unmatched quality. Young Living provides the highest quality essential oils in the world, and Nature's Ultra CBD can benefit from the rigorous standards in two ways. Nature's Ultras exclusively infuses their CBD product with seed to seal quality essential oils from Young Living Essential Oils. Two, to infuse Nature Ultra's CBD products with Young Living essential oils, they're required to meet the seed to seal quality commitment with their CBD products as well. For more information of that, check out seed2seal.com. In efforts to make the CBD products safe while providing the highest effectiveness, Nature's Ultra and Young Living joined forces to develop a one-of-a-kind CBD product known as Smart Spectrum. There are two main types of CBD available in the market: full spectrum, which we've already talked about, and isolates. Knowing the difference between the two kinds of CBD is essential to understanding the value of Nature's Ultra Smart Spectrum CBD. As mentioned earlier, full spectrum contains everything from the plant, including the THC, which can lead to failed random drug tests. It totally depends on what type of drug testing you're being submitted to. I know in Florida now, they have actually thrown out all DUIs that involve marijuana or anything of that nature because their test for CB or cannabinoids. Remember, THC is a cannabinoid. So everybody tests positive, even if you didn't have it in your system. So they've thrown them all out. So it's something to remember and look into. On the other hand, CBD isolate is typically the CBD product of choice for those who are sensitive to other cannabinoids such as THC. Isolates are just that, CBD isolated from all other cannabinoids. During the CBD isolation extraction process, everything contained in the plant matter is removed, including any traces of THC, terpenes, waxes, oils, chlorophyll, and more. What's left is 99% pure CBD. When choosing an isolate, it is imperative to verify purity. There are lower purity options that may still have trace amounts that will show up in lab tests. Then there is a Smart Spectrum from Nature Ultra and Young Living. It's organically grown cannabis from hemp. It's extracted using a proprietary CO2 extraction method. This is green friendly extraction with zero THC. The pure CBD isolate is paired with powerful Young Living therapeutic grade essential oils, high in terpenes. That's very critical. To create a smart spectrum CBD with enhanced synergistic effects on the body with zero risks. This CBD is truthfully one of a kind. So, we've mentioned terpenes a couple of times now. What is a terpene? Terpene are the good for you plant compounds that boost your overall health. If you've ever caught the whiff of a citrus fruit, lemon, orange, whatever, or if you smelled lavender or peppermint, you smelled the terpenes at work. Terpenes are fragrant molecules that give plants, flowers, and trees their wide range of scents, from earthly and floral to citrusy. As it turns out, they're also good for your health. Inhaling the scent of certain plant terpenes are associated with a boost in emotional well-being. The sweet floral scent of the terpenes lanolol, for instance, found in lavender, has a calming and soothing effect. Limonene, a terpene found in citrus fruits and peppermint, have a mood elevating impact. I use peppermint daily at work, and it really does help out my day, and it does help me wake up too, rather than just drinking coffee. While another terpene called pinene, found in sage and conifers, have been shown to aid in alertness and memory retention, the terpene beta-caryophyllene, found in basil, oregano, black pepper, and cannabis, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, and pain-relieving benefits. Terpenes work with our endocannabinoid system to significantly influence our body's ability to maintain our homeostasis without producing adverse effects. Like cannabis, essential oils are full of beneficial terpenes that can be added to CBD isolates to magnify its ability to balance the mind and the body. So let's quickly cover a few of the products from Nature's Ultra. And we'll also cover the application and safety tips with it also. So Nature's Ultra has currently three droppers, in distinct aromas: cool mint, cinnamon, and citrus. So when you're looking at a product and you're deciding what flavor to choose, look at your essential oil desk reference for the uses and benefits of each of the oils. For example, cool mint contains essential oils peppermint and spearmint. I don't know about you, but when we were at convention, my wife happened to take the higher concentration of this one, and very quickly the lights were out.
Well, hang on. So I still take it, but I take the lower concentration now, and I still sleep very soundly. But I've also had significantly less knee trouble since using this CBD oil. Throwing me under the bus.
So let's take a look at the next one. Okay, this is cinnamon. Okay, this is the one that contains the cinnamon extract or essential oil. Excuse me. This is the one I use. Now, combined with a low carb diet, I take this every day. And since I've been taking this has significantly lowered my blood sugar. And I test that twice a day. Now, the third one is citrus. The citrus flavor contains grapefruit and orange essential oils, which are great for energy and focus. But again, look up the constituents of these oils for their full benefits. Okay, this is a must-have, the muscle rub. If you're working out, your muscles feel sore, or you're having a problem, try some of this. A little goes a very long way. This is the only product that isn't fully vegan friendly because it contains beeswax. Other ingredients include oils of camphor, tea tree, lemon, peppermint, clove, wormwood, wintergreen, and helichrysum.
I would just like to say, like a couple of weeks ago, I was having a lot of tension building up in my neck and shoulders, and I could actually feel it coming to my head. And you know, that's like a horrible thing to happen. So Michael rubbed just a small amount, and within a couple of minutes, I felt like major relief. And I was quite shocked how well it worked and how quickly. So this is definitely one we don't want to run out of. And it's a great one, like as you said, like after a hard workout at the gym. And remember, just like with all of our essential oils, a little bit does go a long way.
The other thing, I also put this on my mother. She was having bad neck pains.
Right.
And it helped her also with that. So this one, you've got to be careful with. So the Calm Roll-On, it does exactly what it says. It calms you down. Okay. If you want to wind down or calming, while using the calming roll-on, this is perfect on the go on your desk. I'm not going to say necessarily in your car, but roll this on your pulse points, and it really does calm you down. But be careful. If you want to go to sleep, this will help you go to sleep. I personally made the mistake. I used it and tried to do a few other things. Doesn't work. You will fall asleep. So what does it contain? It has essential oils such as lavender, vetiver, eucalyptus globius, frankincense, orange, and ylang-ylang.
I would personally have it in the car with the drivers that live around here, around the Dallas area. It is quite stressful. But Michael's mom used this one, and she couldn't believe the results that she had. So she called me a couple of days after first using it, and she was telling me she's had the best sleep she's had in years, and she really struggles to sleep. And we also know of people that were at convention that had major issues with stress, and it really helped them too.
Now, of course, we didn't leave out the pets. Or I should say, Nature's Ultra did not leave out the pets. Did you know your pet, your dog, your cat, your horses, they also have an endocannabinoid system too? A growing number of pet owners are discovering how adding the CBD oil to their pet's diet can help natural alternatives to promoting well-being in their pets. I personally know someone at work that uses CBD oil on their pets and has gained so much traction with their vet. He now recommends it to all of his customers. Thought that was really interesting. So the CBD supports the endocannabinoid system and has shown to promote the pet's cardiovascular function, support healthy joints, promote neurological health, and emotional behavior. Nature's Ultra Pet CBD is unflavored, so it contains no gluten, fillers, harmful chemicals, fragrances, or flavorings. It is cruelty-free and perfectly safe for your fuzzy friends. If you don't want stevia in your CBD oil, this is a great option for humans. You can add it in with any of your essential oils you want to try, your favorites, to include the terpenes that you want.
Yeah, it's great to have that option for you. And there's plenty of, well, there's one specific Facebook group that I'm part of, and it's bursting with testimonials regarding any of these CBD products. So it's actually amazing the various ways that they've actually been helping people that we're not actually, allowed to say publicly for FDA purposes, but they're definitely very helpful.
So the concentrations and the applications for the CBD I've just seen posted on Instagram. Nature's Ultra has actually put a little thing together on Instagram just today. But when you're using this for the first time, just like the essential oils, start slow and low on this. You're going to have to figure out what works for you the best and then go to the level you need to go to on this. Just refer to this the slide. It gives you a good overall view of what you need to do. The droppers are glass. They are marked so you can see exactly what you're giving or taking. Currently, because of the FDA compliance during the acquisition phase of Nature's Ultra by Young Living, these droppers, the bottles are labeled for topical use only. We're currently still in the 90-day review period for these labels to be changed. Basically, after 90 days, if the FDA is okay with it, it can be relabeled as a supplement, and then it can be used for ingestion. Currently, that's not what we do. It is only topical, but you can use it sublingual, underneath your tongue. That is not considered an ingestion by the FDA. And that's how we're using it.
And also note that all of the products contain stevia. And why else would stevia be in there if you weren't going to take it internally?
Exactly. So, after an extensive search for companies producing CBD oils at a standard that are acceptable to Young Living, Nature's Ultra was chosen. They're acquired earlier this year. What does that mean for us as Young Living members or future members? We can receive up to 15% discount off of all Nature's Ultra's products by quickly linking each of our Young Living accounts to the Nature Ultra's website. In your virtual office, simply log in and click on Quick Order. Directly under the Quick Order will be a link for Nature's Ultra CBD. Click the link, follow the instructions. You will receive a confirmation email. Once your email is confirmed, you can start ordering.
And don't forget free shipping too.
Free shipping.
Which is really good.
If you're not a Young Living member yet, you can start saving up to 15% on all Nature's Ultra CBD products and up to 49% on Young Living's essential oil products by becoming a member today. Please reach out to the person who invited you to learn how to become a member today with a starter kit of your choice, or you can contact Catherine or myself. We do have resources. We have a couple of good ones. We have both of these actually. and they contain a lot more detailed information. Dr. Ollie's book contains over 890 scientific references, and it's very detailed. The other hand, Cody's book is a much quicker read, but still covers the key points. Thank you for joining us for this quick introduction to CBD and its benefits. I hope you walk away with some newfound knowledge and excitement for adding CBD to your daily wellness routine, and we're always here to support you.
So, like, I'll now stop the recording and put our video back on so you can watch us. And especially if you're watching live, and then we can have question time and cover any of the comments in the chat section.